Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural, and I've got a Madden 17 gameplay breakdown for you today. Seems like there are a ton of people out there talking about the new feature of the game and what they think or assume about that feature, but actually haven't played the game, so they don't really know. Their opinion really isn't more valuable than yours. So if you want the latest Madden 17 news from a source that isn't just assuming or guessing, drop a like and subscribe to SGL. Like I told you in the previous video, the devs have taken the ball carrier moves to another level. They are now based upon the type of back executing them, whether or not they're a big bruiser or elusive back, special move ratings, the ball carrier's stamina and fatigue, and even the location of the defenders. If you are a grinded out running coach, mastering these moves are a must. The new ball carrier moves are based on special move ratings and sometimes body weight. Ball carriers animations range from elite to lumbering. The elite moves are the best moves Madden has to offer, on reserves for the top running backs like an AP or a Doug Martin or those top upper echelon guys. For example, so a back like LaShawn McCoy with a 90+ spin move will have access to the elite spin that a back with a lower rating would not. For those ball carriers with special move ratings in the 70s and 80s, they'll give versions of the special moves that aren't quite explosive as the elite moves, but they can be nonetheless effective if you time them up correctly. They just have less chance of a fake out. The lumbering moves are reserved for the big boys, 300 pounds and up, with low ball carrier ratings, so big linemen will look even more realistic when they get their clumsy hands on the ball. Stamina will also play a great role in the special moves. When a player runs out of gas, they will drop down one level from the default, so someone in the 80s will perform like they were in the 70s. So making sure you rotate and keep your backs fresh is very important this year in Madden 17. The fake out interaction system. The improved fake out interaction system is what makes special moves special. There's nothing better than seeing your perfectly timed jukes and spins fake out a defender right out his boots. Multiplayer fake out animations will allow 2 to 6 players being able to fake out depending on the ball carrier's skill level and your own stick skills. This sounds OP, but it really isn't, as you must know what is the best move to do in that situation in reference to where the defenders are. So gone are the days of random spins and jukes and maybe, faking a guy out. It's definitely more realistic. The location of the defender makes a major difference in the effectiveness of the move. Like hurdling a defender when he's straight up works better if he's from the side or at an angle. And the hurdle is no joke in this year's game. You can make a defender look stupid with a well-timed hurdle. And Madden 17 is so important to master the ball carrier moves, as it makes all the difference in the running game. In the ball carrier mechanics, the amount of depth they added there, you have 4 unique ball carrier special moves in combination with the fake out interactions. The 4 special moves are: you have standard, speed, which is with the right trigger and a button, precision, which is with the left trigger and a button, and steerable, which is pressing down both triggers. Standard moves are your basic everyday Madden moves that can fake out as many as 2 defenders at a time, is what you've normally been using. The speed moves are short, quick moves that can be pulled off at full speed while you're holding the right trigger, R2, which is acceleration burst there, which is pretty cool, but you can only fake out 1 defender at a time with those. The precision moves can be performed by holding the left trigger L2 and the corresponding move button. These moves take longer and are more deliberate than standard or speed moves, but can fake out multiple defenders and are very explosive. But they do have a high risk for use of stamina, fumble, and injury. And the steerable moves are for dudes with got some stick out there, where you can hold down both left trigger and right trigger there, L2, R2. And the steerable moves offer the most control due to the user having the ability to choose the direction of the move via the left stick. However, these moves don't use the fake out interaction. Instead, they influence the defender's pursuit angle. So that's more, if you do your own move, you can really, if you can see the guys that'll put up some sick moves, it's going to be with the steerable moves there, because it basically opens it up and you just kind of do your own special move there, which is really cool. The tackle battles are a brand new mechanic in Madden 17 where the offensive and defensive players can determine the outcome of a broken tackle. It's a quick randomized button that pops up every once in a while, and whoever pushes it first wins the battle. The size of the button press window, depends on the defender or the runner's ratings and styles there. So that's it for the tackle battles, pretty much what I can say. So the rest of the features are predominantly just for beginners or new players. So this is if you're a hardcore Madden guy, hardcore CFM Muck guy, you will not be using any of these at all. They're definitely more directed to casual crowd, and they all can be turned off. So the ball carrier accessibility and visual feedback, there are new tools in the game on rookie and pro that help novice player learn the new ball carrier mechanics. Special move prompts show a button above the ball carrier's head that best recommends the move in that situation. The special move feedback text will let you know if you're early, late, or perfect with your timing and the press of the button. And the projected path indicator shows you what arrows will be the best hole to choose when you're running. The ball carrier threat cone shows you the fake out zones for the recommended move there. So there's 3 ball carrier special move settings you have there. Again, these are for novices. They have auto, assist, and manual. On auto, the CPU will do all the special moves for you. This is really only for rookies. It's on rookie and pro by default. If you truly want to see the power of the new ball carrier moves, turn this on and basically become Barry Sanders or Earl Campbell with any top running back. The CPU will have you faking dudes out worse than a chick with heavy makeup in a dark nightclub. It's pretty crazy. The manual will turn off all assistance and prompts off completely, which is for any veteran or of course league guys, while the assist will be a combination of some auto and some manual stuff turned on. For more detail on all the new ball carrier features, check out the full article. The link is below in the description. Stay tuned to SGO for all the latest Madden 17 news, as well as tips and gameplay from your favorite sports games. This is The Natural. I'm out.
What's good, people? With Madden a couple months out, it's time to get into discussing some of the incoming freshmen entering the series and their impact on the newest game. Just last year, we all knew Brashard Perryman was fast, but it wasn't until Madden tweaked the speed ratings of seemingly everybody but him that he became arguably the most dangerous receiver in the game. So while I'm certain there won't be any rookies who will possess such an advantage to the extent Perryman did in Madden 16,